Oye! So, doctor went well. They basically made me wait like an hour. So that was kind of crappy. And now I'm driving towards my job so I can be on time. And I have a couple things I actually want to share that I didn't have time to share before. And it's about my dream last night. And now I had multiple dreams, however, this was the main one, or the last one, the one I really remember. See if I can get it all. Okay, so Dennis is like hitting me in the dream. And then like I freak out and I go to the police. Or like I'm trying to go to the police, okay? All I know is that somehow I snuck out and then I'm on a boat or something. I remember lots of parts of that, and actually I remember another dream or whatever recently where I'm on the boat with my dad and I'm like sneaking onto someone's boat or something like that. And now anyway, this dream that I had last night, in order to escape, I have to dive into the water. And I want to say I dive off of a ship or something to get away. And like, so I'm swimming up like a current. It's like the current is definitely moving away with me. And I see some guys and I start doing the distress signal while I'm in the water. And I'm trying to let them know, I need help. And then same freaking dream. It's like they don't believe me that I really need help. And like I can't get them to help me, so I start swimming and I go somewhere else and I find someone else. And then like this person that I find to help me, basically I'm starting to like judge them excessively because I'm worried that they're like in cahoots with Dennis and that like I'm not really going to the police. They're gonna take me back to my torturer, basically. And then at some point I'm at the police station and then there's like a family ahead of me and I'm like anxious to talk to the police. And like there's some sort of like weird communication, and these people, they're African American, they're communicating with me like almost like intuitively, okay? And I know like it sounds a little crazy, however I have like all this belief about their melatonin and how they actually are hypersensitive and like they have like all these gifts and stuff. Now, so, and also back to like, oh man, like some have Egyptian roots and they have like a lot of that influence. There's like also tons of history, tons of magical stuff that goes on in their history as well. And anyway, so I finally sit down with the police and I basically don't do anything. And then like when the family leaves, like the door opens up and I can see Dennis outside of the door and he has roses, like he's trying to apologize and like win me over. And then like I'm freaking out with the cop and I don't want to go outside. And like I guess Dennis wasn't there, and when I come home to Dennis's house, like there's flowers there on like a couch or something, and he doesn't say anything, and they look like they're wilted over. So like that's kind of like messing with my head. I remembered a lot more. I wish I had wrote it down. Like I also didn't feel like I was really in a sacred space at home where I could actually tell you about this dream, especially since Dennis was home. There's also like a lot of other things that are going on right now that aren't really open for discussion, okay? Though there's a lot of pressure on right now, and it also boils down to like, will I have to move? And I've been saving as much as possible, although I just don't feel like it's good enough, and like I feel like I need to work harder is how I feel like. I need to find a better job, or I'm thinking, should I move to Orlando and rent a room from Chasen, which honestly sounds great, living with Larry Zabisco too. I love both of them to death. I love Charlie, his dog. Although for me, it's scary. I have to put all my stuff in a U-Haul and just book it down to Orlando. Like, that is intimidating. Now I could actually probably do a couple trips in my car, and the closet is actually somewhat decent from what I remember. And I'd have to measure the room, though. I think it's a lot bigger than the room I have now. So that's there in my mind. And then I like that too because Orlando does have an acupuncture school. Although again, high pressure. I have a lot of steps I need to look into first. Like, I'm supposed to call all the acupuncture schools and see who requires the less amount and like what the minimum requirements is of the state to actually become a certified acupuncturist. And now there's something else that I found out. Actually, I found out that select schools will allow Pell Grants, and that goes for massage school and for acupuncture. So definitely, if I can find a school that will accept Pell Grants, financial aid for acupuncture, I would be so golden. So golden. I would be so happy. That's definitely what I want to do. And I know that it's not like a very popular job or whatever. Like, not everybody cares about acupuncture. And I think that's perhaps why it's so important for me to become an addition, because I'm meant to teach people the spiritual benefits along with the medical benefits of having acupuncture. Just so you know, this charger kind of sucks. It's still like super tight. Oh. And then like also I'm having that other problem I had with my other one. Oh. Jeez. And that's where like the cord, when I turn the wheel, it actually spins around with it. So I had to like unplug it just now because I had to turn my wheel like really hard. I'm like so anxious. I keep wanting to smoke today. I can't even lie about that. I can feel like hypertension. I can feel different things going on that I can't really explain. And like my intuition, I'm like, a lot of times I get confused. Like, is this my intuition or is this my insecurities talking? Or like my fears and what I'm like afraid of kind of thing. Alright. I have like all my makeup and my outfit in my car, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to come to my car first before my photo assignment, although that's like, it's really cutting close with time, so maybe I could have John Joseph actually meet me over by my car. I don't know. John Joseph is an amazing photographer. I've said this before. And like, I would love to do some behind the scenes footage and have him film with my phone, like a little behind the scenes video of us under the moon. Pretty exciting. I see red. I love red. I love red. He's talking to some guy. Oh, he's talking to his chef. Hey, somebody took my spot. That's my spot. No part right next to Barley. Right next to Barley. Right next to Ready, Red, Red. Ready, Red, Red. I love Red, Red, Red. Yeah. He waved to me. I'm parked. I hope my parking job is good. I might want to like actually correct myself a little bit. Because I hate when people park here and they like ruin the parking. I'm a perfectionist, okay? I want to perfect my parking. I'm not really close to that tree though. Alright, that's as good as my parking job is gonna get. I'm kind of hungry. The main reason why I don't want to bring my clothes with me inside my work is because they're going to end up smelling. They're going to smell like that kitchen smell, you know? I just straight up, I do not want my boots that I love so much, or my corset, or my really nice mermaid skirt. You know, it was like $100 skirt, which I love. I feel kind of nauseous. I'm nauseous. I love this book. I received it as a gift. My friend, she calls me Gay Eyes because I would always do rainbow eyeshadow. So it's kind of like my nickname. She writes, "Dear Trina, Gay Eyes. Write down all your thoughts, dreams, quotes, and other fucking shit that deeply inspires that crazy good mind of yours. Signed, me, Chantel." How awesome. Look at the little gay eyes. I love it. I love it. I'll start you off, bitch. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder, E.B. White. It is never too late to become what you might have been. George Eliot. I like those. I'm tempted to read the prayers. To all chakras at all levels, please send all the energy necessary to correct the blocks recognized and all the causative factors thereof, no matter where they are located, at every level of the body, mind, emotion, soul, and spirit complex, anywhere in time and or space. These energies are to go wherever they are needed in priority sequence to effect safe and permanent corrections and to embrace these changes into wholeness. To all chakras at all levels, please send all the energy necessary to convert all discordant vibrations into whole energies of the highest possible vibrational level, increase tolerance, reduce stress, increase strength, reduce vulnerability, bring pain level to 0. Now, the other thing I'm supposed to share with you is about pairing of the ways. So, this is how you clear, you remove fear, and a few times in, you begin to feel the magnetism between your hands. I have it written down somewhere. Actually, I do have the book here with me. I would have to look. The one hand is silver, one hand is gold. For men and women, it's opposite. I remember that. I do have it written down somewhere, though I might have time to grab that, though I want to cover all this other stuff first. So sometimes it can take up to like 36 times until you really start to feel the magnetism. You're supposed to do 4 to 6 inches apart to start. Okay? And then your hands become kind of like electrical mittens, where you can say collect the negative energy. I'm still kind of learning this process, although I like to share my learning experiences with you. Now, I'm going to take my seatbelt off and go ahead and look in the back and try to grab that information for you. I hope I can find it in time. I have so many things written down. Okay. Left hand, silver. Right hand, gold. Guys, right hand, silver. Left hand, gold. Okay? And actually, I'm sorry, it's not 36, it's 21 times. Perhaps he originally told me 21 to 36, I don't know. And then I was told to do this 5 times a day, at least, and then to say the prayers multiple times a day. And then remember, there's only a few things we're supposed to say after I. Now, it's in this order as well. I can, I am, I will, I choose, I have, I love, I create, I enjoy. And now if you're blocked in one of these houses, know that you're blocked with everything down below as well. Now, a lot of people actually are stuck on the first level where they don't believe they can, or they won't accept that they am. And then, most of all, they don't make the choice to choose to love and to create. Red's coming. You might talk to me. I love you. Bye.